Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. We don't have any audio playing. I know what's up.
Ever since you killed Ketheric and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketheric's stone, the brain would begin
That's
to
what I
break
figured.
free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain enslaved is one thing. An elder brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome.
Your company's disgusting.
You are correct. I should be. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else. The very same. Duke Stelmane, as she was known in Baldur's Gate. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Berlin was different from my relationship with you.
He was fucking.
In life, she was my business partner. Back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Berlin took center stage. It was she who met with
She was your face while you were doing all the stuff behind the scenes.
It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone. I appreciate your understanding. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach, and not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not.
I'm a very
most
open-minded individual.
You have shown me great empathy. We are closer now. Close enough, I hope, that I can ask you to reconsider your position regarding your physical form.
No, I'm good.
I know it is no easy choice for you, but we will have a far better time ridding the city of Gortash if you accept just a touch of illithidness.
No, I'm
Not to
good.
mention the Elder Brain itself. Our chances against it greatly improve the more illithid we both are. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus. And so do you.
No time to rest.
All right. We's on our ways. Ooh, some baddies up there. We're pretty close to Cazador's little area. We're gonna deal with that.
Don't know how to swim.
They don't seem like they're interested in us. So let's go do this. We can get rid of Assyrian. Not really get rid of him, but you know, like I said, I more so want to pull out Will. Or yeah, more so just want to pull out Will. That's what our current plan is. So in order to do that, we need to get some of these companion quests done.
I still remember our first date in this park, you know.
Something going
And there
on
were
here.
certainly less
I
fish.
don't like it. Careful. I smell an ambush.
Of course you remember our first date.
Are you sure it's not the flowers you're smelling? You may be able to...
hiding in the foliage. Might be a trap.
We redden our steel by the light of day in his name.
What are you on about?
But you are not the lamb for our slaughter. It seems you've won Lady Oren's favor. Join us in this act of slaughter, in Baal's name.
Nah.
Then you betray Oren and Baal himself. Your blood will spill for this.
Which is good, right?
Let this murder be his sacrament.
That's unfortunate. He fucking threw a rock and killed her.
Time to deal some punishment.
Ready for another round? Come on, Karlak. Show him who you are.
What does it get freaking Lae'zel killed? I decided to not help these people out. I'm not gonna murder her to keep her alive. That'd be a crazy thing if the developers did that, where it's like you gotta freaking kill innocents to keep your freaking companion alive.
Let's do it.
He missed all of those.
Can't even catch my
Seemed like he did. Need to get over to this guy. Can we use misstep to get over there? We did like 1 damage to that guy. I need you civilians to just run away. Like, don't just hang out here, leave. One of you've already died. Technically 2, because the chick up here got stabbed and the person over here died to a rock. Don't come towards the area, you fucking numpties. He just killed the dog. People are fucking rude. Like, extremely rude.
Alright, Karlak. It's go time.
She failed to save. Until that guy comes back, kind of like fucked when it comes to that. Guy up here though. I don't know if we can make it through a jump. We'll make it through a jump. So do we shoot with an arrow? Or do we try to hit with fire? Like the arrow give us more of a guarantee. Because like one, you know, a high amount of damage. Here, do we have a dash? Yeah. Let's get over here. We can't attack when we get up here, but you know, we'll at least be near him. If he decides to move, oh, we can't get attack off. Yeah, if he decides to freaking move, he'll get hit off the freaking like the return hit, or he'll just stay here and try to fight Asterion.
So much for peace.
We missed even with our freaking roll. Alright, good. So we want him to stay here and fuck with Asterion. If they're fucking with Asterion, they're not messing with freaking civilians. Why? The thing that annoys me is that these civilians are running up here. Like, they're not going away from the fight, they're coming towards the fight. They're trying to keep y'all alive. That's why this is all happening. So y'all don't die. Now we sit here with this awkward wait. This guy and that ability is annoying.
Let this murder be his sacrament.
You thought? Is there a way to like be able to see if someone's disguise? I'm pretty sure there is. Don't remember what it was. Trying to think. Currently, there's nothing I can really do until that guy comes back up. Let's get over here, help out with this. She misses.
Blood. Moving.
Cut and run.
Fucker went pretty far. And it's like there'd be a way for us to actually get to him.
Time to push my luck again.
So she used the ability to see that dude. He's a save to freaking avoid being seen. Y'all should be getting out of here, not staying here so you can freaking die. You gotta use common sense. We'll probably get a kill on Karlach because you know he keeps going invisible. There's only anything that she can do about it, or that we can do about it in general.
Outmaneuver them. Another fight. Let's go.
If I have something that can be used for like revealing people, then sure. I don't have anything that's good for like that can be used to reveal. I'm just trying to like see if I can find anybody. If I can use anything that would do it. Not seeing anything though. Yeah, he keeps passing that check when that chick tries to freaking see him. Then he does that again. Like, I don't understand what I can do to like help that out with Karlach. Like, what do I do? Like, there's no targets I can use that on. Like, how do I like find this dude? Oh, we found him, but it cost us freaking knocking Karlach out. It was an idea. Was it a good idea? Probably not.
Quick! Must be quick. This mind is small, fragile. Listen now.
Trying to revive my buddy.
You know us. Absolute will. Absolute power. Not much time left. This mind cannot bear us.
Yeah, some stutters might turn cam off.
Liquid. Listen close. We learn. We grow. Loosen our clumsy bindings. Aid us. Necromancer dead. Changeling and tyrant remain at odds. Kill them. You have a place in my grand design.
The elder brain turned her into a meat puppet. What the hell else can it do?
What happened? Why do I taste copper?
Oh, we need to go pick up Karlach.
Very well.
You gotta say, I don't know if I could have used any other ability to have done that, but it was, you know, pretty quick thinking to have done that to begin with. I'd say that was pretty quick thinking. To just be like, fuck it, we'll just use, what you call 'em? Just pop up any kind of like AoE and hope it freaking lands. How do we get to like the Castador area? Maybe it's over here. There's up here. This is where we're trying to get to. Trying to get to the palace. The palace so we can deal with Castador. Ask for. We'll just pop a heal when we get there. Because obviously we need to. This doesn't lead to what we thought it was gonna lead to. Alright, does anything in here lead to it?
About the brilliant future of
Essentially.
Baldur's Gate, City of Steel.
When we get here, I'll use my own characters to pop some heals. And then anything that needs to be left done over, I'll just do with Shadowheart.
Mostly avoids that topic.
Like I said, the reason why I don't have any like health potions is because whenever I freaking try to freaking find vendors, none of them ever has health potions. So, yeah, I kind of just get stuck having to freaking use my own heals to do it.
Soldier,
I need your help.
What's he got to say for himself?
lots of talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate.
Go ahead, summon all the bird to help us out.
Does he say anything about the horrible present of Baldur's Gate?
Secure.
Crime and chaos.
A long way to go still.
He mostly avoids that topic.
I should have used this one right here. I only want to heal Shadowheart. Not Shadowheart, freaking what's her name?
My feet can carry me.
You're scared. Oh, knock it off. Let's go home. We can play Tetris.
How the hell do we get to Cazador? Like maybe it was like somewhere over here instead of where I'm going now. I don't know. What we're doing this episode, we're trying to find how to leave Cazador. How to get there, we don't know.
Flowers, every color of the rainbow, right here.
This won't lead to it either. Is he outside? Is it outside the city? I wish the map was easier to freaking understand. I guess it's easy enough to understand if you just don't. We need to get rid of the fog of war so you can have a better understanding on how to get to places.
What's he got to say for himself?
Lots of talk. Tamrin's tools are still here.
I like just go around.
Six children, 4 adults. It must be a bit of a squeeze.
I'm at this person died to a fucking rock. Like he stunned her and threw a rock at her, and that killed her. Maybe this way will lead to the palace.
Refugees. What a dreadful existence. Must be blowing in land today. Bringing in the stench of
There's a merchant.
belching
Yeah, this merchant has
screeches. Keep the city peaceful.
this person.
You want a copy of this rag? Gold. Make it quick. Me stupid dad makes me sell these shite rags. Pillock. Yeah. The best one in town. The Baldur's Mouth Gazette. So you still stand.
Alright, so he doesn't sell freaking anything other than newspapers. That's unfortunate.
It's like a tingle in my spine I can't shake.
Are you sure it's not a trapped nerve?
The brain. It's human. Stay away from the gate. Listen to me. If you go any further, the brain will dominate us. We are not ready.
I'm not even trying to go there anyways. I'm trying to freaking figure out how the hell I can get to freaking Cazador. That's all I care about. I'm trying to just get to Cazador. I'm not trying to do anything else. That was not my goal. But the map stopped pulling me over. Just trying to get here. The newspaper kids like following me.
Let me back in.
Oh, it's that guy.
Bring Lorroakan out here, you tin tube. You tell Lorroakan I went for his goddamn night song, and now he has to pay up. What are you looking at? Shit, it's you. You went looking for the night song after me. Please tell me you found it.
We need to get a 15 or higher. That'll hurt. Need your assistance. Wouldn't matter. Got a critical failure. An 8. It's not gonna be enough. Yeah, it's gonna give me 2. $16. That'll do.
Hope you lost fewer people along the way than I did. Bloody goblins. Lorroakan should have warned us. If she's out there, I'm gonna find her. You mark my words.
You sound very sure of yourself.
And I'm wrong. Where have Jeremy
Oh look, it's rolling. Anyone else in here who's familiar?
How can I help you?
He got his ass beat.
Perhaps. I stopped by many huts and hamlets on my way here. Master Lorroakan invited me to be his apprentice. You must be here to shop. I am Sundries, while Tona deals with tomes. Or are you perhaps another adventurer with information on the night song?
It's interesting that he seemed like he doesn't recognize us.
Nothing for you to worry about.
His voice catches. Something's wrong here.
Huh. I suppose that at least I can help with.
See what he got. Quick spell glows. Quick spell flinger. Cantrips that cost an action. That costs an action costs a bonus action instead. Sorry, I thought it's like just like punctuation, which you know it probably doesn't need to be. Like it just caught me off. Whatever. And of course, this guy's gonna sell any freaking thing other than freaking magic related stuff. So, and we're not gonna freaking get any heals from dealing with this dude. It's unfortunate that guy doesn't sell. What you call? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Yeah, that guy doesn't sell heals. Well, it's just our life right now. Everyone we could talk to just doesn't sell heals.
If you've got information, Master Lorroakan will want to speak to you immediately. He speaks of almost nothing else than the Night Song's retrieval. Head upstairs to find the way into his tower, but be careful. Mistakes are always punished around here.
That's probably why his face is all jacked up. Why he's just screwing up and getting punished for it. I also like why his demeanor has changed.
This is just his sort of place.
Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the Night Song, great riches await. If you are here to waste the great wizard Lorroakan's time, reconsider. Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
What portal leads to what? Honestly, I kind of blacked out when didn't hear what he said.
The Night Song is a druidic staff that allows its bearer command over an army of ancient beasts. The Night Song is an ancient potion that allows its drinker to become irresistibly attractive to man and god alike.
Yes, these plants goes the answer.
The Night Song is a priceless ruby from a realm beyond our own.
All these seem like the wrong answer.
The Night Song is an immortal being, the child of a deity.
Is this one? Don't try this at home.
Hold very still, Nicklaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
All right, Craig. Ready? Aim. We have a visitor. At ease. Nicklaw, you may go.
God, that white hair of Shadowheart just looks so good.
Night Song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the Night Song in hand, hmm? Surely my worthless apprentice wouldn't have allowed you to waste my time. Huh. Fascinating. You've been to Sharr's temple, haven't you? To the Shadowfell? Alas, I've paid for a good deal of very privileged information. Now I await the results of the generous contract I've commissioned. Answer now, or see what happens when fools misuse my valuable time.
I'll drop you.
I'm growing tired of this repartee, my friend. Let us cut to the chase. Beautiful, isn't it? Worth more than your life, too. I bought it from a Kalashite warlock. There's very little of his soul left to him. It can bind a celestial to the wearer's service with a snap of the fingers. And this can keep her in place. Forever. It didn't work out for poor Ketherick, did it? He was a fool. A desperate mercenary who poured out his soul to whichever god flattered him. I serve no god, but that which stares back at me in the mirror.
He wants to be a god.
Will be put to a grand purpose, equalizing man and god. Whoever helps me attain that which I seek will be greatly rewarded.
No.
Of course not. But perhaps, after enough lifetimes, I might make a start of it.
How much would it be? 15? What about here, Shadowheart? Alright, turning chem off because we're getting some stutters. 19. Don't need you, Shadowheart.
Dead? That cannot be. It is immortal. A god. Is that meant to be some consolation? It was the key to my immortality. How can this be? How can this be?
Maybe you should be a better freaking wizard or warlock, what the fuck you are. Not rely on another being to become a god. You suck me, dude. You suck. I imagine there's nothing here I can do to, like, you know, be of any relevance or importance. So, I guess we can head out of here. We need to find, I looked in the journal. The journal says something about something grief when it comes to finding, where, Shadowheart needs to go. We're already in the lower city. We just need to find that in particular. I don't know if we already walked past it. I don't necessarily see it. We're gonna have to, like, you know, pretty much run through here to all the blackened areas to find out. Head up here. I do kind of want to go to that tavern. Maybe we'll find that one chick in there, the bard. You know, we'll head into there and see if she's inside. Not exactly what we're supposed to be doing today when it comes to this video. You know, the plan was to be doing things involving Shadowheart and past areas, but for whatever reason, you know, doing that's not really a thing. Look at who it is.
Karlach, you're looking well.
Would be a lot better if you find a way to fix this engine, Damon.
I haven't stopped trying, but all roads lead to a dead end. Sorry, I didn't mean...
Never mind. Glad you're all right in any case. Nice forge you've got here.
Best I've had in years. Mistress of the house lets me operate from here for a fair price. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy.
Good. Someone should be.
Oh, shoulder.
Certainly.
Like, I'm okay with this first playthrough having, like, you know, some of the blunders that we've had, as long as I can freaking make sure we get Shadowheart stuff done. She's my love interest in the game, so it makes sense that I want to have, like, all of her stuff, you know, done.
Shouldn't go wandering in dark alleys. Very dangerous hobby. Gets people killed.
Is that a threat, my dude?
Hey, you're Farling's friend. She said to let you in. Funny little gnome she is. Always laughing at me, even when I don't joke. Come, I'll let you in. My pleasure. In you go, before I change my mind.
It doesn't tell us what it is, but it does tell us that this person is probably the person who we helped out is a piece of shit. But I also don't find that surprising.
He's sick and likely to die.
So what exactly did you say?
Oh, please.
And also the most entertaining thing to, like, look at and watch. Just trying to freaking find this place.
Please, sir. Please. It's for my son. Anything would help. Any amount at all.
It's funny. They don't even like give you the option to give you your money.
I feel a little dizzy.
Yeah, like see, they don't give you the option to give her money. You're just like, yeah, here you go. She said her son needs food. We're not gonna actually give him anything for it.
Oh, please.
The fuck are those? I don't even know what the hell just happened. We're under attack. I don't know, Carlac, but this is kind of unfortunate because you're so low in health.
Magnificent.
Well, we're not gonna be able to do anything with a steering. Unless we can do like a jump bite. With enough movement. We missed because we aimed at him, but it kind of pushed off and hit the wall.
My feet.
You gotta love it.
Stay focused.
Good job, Missy. Use frenzy. Miss on his second attack.
Never a dull moment.
Can't afford to let up. Time to meet your maker.
You missed your beach. Really just attack my bird. Not do that. I don't know if that's gonna like hit the civilians and freaking what's his name? Asterion. They love picking on Carlac. She a big girl, she'll defend herself.
In position.
Missed. Not trying like to like ease this game.
Thank you for cutting those creatures down.
I mean, they attacked me. I didn't even know who you were.
What would have happened if you weren't here?
They probably wouldn't have attacked. You got 300 bucks for doing that.
I will cure you.
agree with the Luddite. This dump is a perfect
All right. Didn't add a little jump skip because we're just wandering around, and I feel like it'll be boring to just watch me wandering around. Hoping that we can freaking find stuff here. We do have some named enemies right here apparently, so we'll deal with them. But yeah, we're still just doing the same thing. Just so they're trying to freaking find the location for Shadowheart. Like I said, it told me Lower City of Baldur Great, House of Grief. So that's what we're looking for.
I'm more worried about what happens when my belly runs empty.
That door's locked. Let's open it. A Fiat Clean. We got a 19, so we're good.
Latest Baldur's Mouth edition. Oh, dynamite! That Lord Gorgeous should have his own column. Never mind just an interview.
See what's going on in here. Old gallows blade. What's going on in here? He asking questions immediately, just like it. Don't fucking know. Rev up.
Enough talk. Kill the intruder, then hide the body quickly. You are the boss. Time to die, little stray.
Remember the dead eyes. They don't miss. A nightmare. First shot with our freaking new bow, critical hit. And we leveled up. We about that life. We can jump our way. Unfortunate. We want to get that person in a corner. It's so funny that the bird has to follow the same freaking rules. It's like, bitch can just freaking go over there. There's more people up here. Man, thought to freaking walk away. Goddamn. Poor fucker.
Yoink.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Concentrate.
I mean, I'm trying to freaking loot the body. Nothing. Nothing of importance.
On my way.
Hungry for the slaughter. This will do nicely.
Keep going. If you got a turn, use it. You failed horribly, mate. Go pick up that Asterian's freaking crossbow.
Heading out.
So much for peace. With haste.
That's unfortunate. There's a party on the stairs. Doesn't have a weapon. I don't know my freaking weapons freaking fell at. I don't see him. This is awkward. They used a disarm on me and I can't find my weapons. It might have fell to the freaking map, which would be fucking awful. No, because one of them was like a legendary weapon, so that would definitely be pretty upsetting. They're just all on the stairs.
I'm going to enjoy this.
She missed. Wow. I like really misses. This is awkward because I can't get my weapons that were dropped. I think that's one of them. The other one's missing though. The other one that's missing is the one that's a legendary weapon too. So that's a big thing. Like I kind of need those. Like, I don't know if I can be able to find it, if it dropped through the map or what. There's a hatch down there. I don't really care about that hatch. All my freaking weapons back. Like I said, I don't see it. If you can't see it, you can't freaking grab it. That was a really good freaking weapon too. I don't see it like falling through the map. Kind of heartbreaking. That was a good weapon that we just won't have any access to anymore because it seemed like I'm not guaranteeing it fell through the map, but it seemed like it probably just fell through the freaking map. We're on these stairs and you just knocked it out around here. I don't see it. All right, I stumped my way over here, and I looked at the thing. So it's called House of Grief. So we've made it to where we wanted to get to. We kind of just like, you know, walked all the way from over here towards this way, towards the foundry, and then like just stumbled across it. I feel like that's the most roleplay way to like find locations, is just to stumble across it. That's all you did. You're just walking and found and just happened to be here.
Welcome. The House of Grief lies just within. We are here to help. Greetings. Do you seek help? right place.
Secure.
Take you.
No one stopped me yet.
I heard somebody singing. I was like, is that what's her name? I'm looking for her.
The gods are watching me.
The House of Grief.
This is the place.
And stands ready to eat. Welcome to the House of Grief. Or perhaps welcome is the wrong word, Shadowheart. There's been some debate whether you'd even show up and face the consequences of your actions. I assumed you tried to flee, like a craven.
Spare me your venom. I'm sure the Mother Superior will have plenty of her own.
All in due time. As I said, in due time. First, you submit to the mapping of the heart. Only then can we know what is to be done with you. This is the House of Grief. We strive to help those whose hearts have grown heavy. Be it with anger, melancholy, grief, or treachery. Submit to the mapping and reveal what lurks in your heart.
But this is what they do. They're freaking like the mind
If you do not,
washing.
leave.
Need to find her parents, so we're gonna go through here.
You may enter.
The mapping will begin shortly.
Oh, there should be like a. Here it is.
I found something.
Interrogation training. Another Sharr temple.
I remember this place now. A whole stolen childhood spent in these halls. The Mother Superior must be close. Soon this will all be over.
Well, we're so easy for us to get through.
Going. The Mother Superior will deal with you.
All right, whatever you say, dude. We do this one of two ways. Give Shadowheart her parents, or I will kill all of you. It's a lot of them.
And embraced by Lady Sharr beneath an extinguished sun. They already heard how you disgraced yourself before Lady Sharr. How she marked you as the enemy. But it is quite another thing for them to see it for themselves. I am very glad you decided to return. A cautionary tale such as yours will be studied by Lady Sharr's initiates for years to come. But perhaps I can make a case for some small measure of mercy. Give me the artifact, and I can at least make this quick.
Enough. I don't answer to you. Not anymore. I'm here for my family. That's right. I know what you did. And it's not going to be quick.
This is your family. And now you have turned your back on it. The artifact was your last chance to prove yourself. And you squandered it. such misplaced camaraderie. How about this? Surrender this one to me now, and you can leave freely.
I will not turn the back on my girl.
Lady Sharr's forces
Not how we do
your
business here.
allies in the battles to come.
I am the most loyal person on this planet. I am at her side forever.
As you like. Lilala! For Sharr!
It's time for a fight. And then this is gonna be a big one. That's a lot of people. Probably should have freaking healed before we got in here. More so, it's not me who needs to heal. It is freaking, what's her name? Let's rev it up. Trying to think of like who we could attack. Either way, we're gonna have to freaking fight these people. But most of them are too far away. Other than her. We still have lacerate. Yeah, we do. And you see it right there.
My faith will protect me.
Let's spill some blood.
Still kind of upset that we don't have our weapon. Meant to use jump.
This is worth the cost.
If I move, will I get hit?
Light on my feet.
I want to get high ground. That was a crit. Man just did like 3 attacks. He did a spell and then did 2 hits. The end of the day, we should have freaking dealt with we should have healed Karlach. We had low health coming in and we chose to come in here anyways. That's more on me. I kind of figured we would have enough health to, like, you know, tank a hit and then, you know, heal her with Shadowheart, but you know, the dude just like went ham's arm on her. There's so many people.
Lady Sharr's will shall be done. Sure as night shall fall.
There's so many people. Look how long we gotta wait for a turn. It's like we're right here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's 20 people who are gonna get attack off before I can get an attack off. That's a lot.
Lady Sharr's will shall be done. Her foes shall perish.
We're just like sitting here getting hit for free. Yeah, there's 19 people who are going to attack me before I get a chance to do anything.
The Night Singer shall prevail.
Honestly, they're probably gonna have to like start the shit over. I will more than likely end up bringing Gale, do like a lot of the AoE stuff that we're gonna be dealing with. what sucks is I've been going from like place to place to place to try to freaking find like someone who sells health, but I have not found anyone who can sell health. We need to go back to what's his face, Lorroakan, because that's where Night Song went. We talked to her, let her know about being interested. We gotta go deal with that. We're gonna deal with that first before we deal with Sharr.
Absolute a thing of the past, and I with it. Yet, at the risk of angering Mistress further, glad
I want to risk freaking Night Song getting like hurt.
The Elder Brain, but more importantly, the crown.
We already had a discussion. Why are you having a discussion again?
Fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. That has luck.
Alright, so we're having some discussion. Alright, so we need to get to Lorroakan. I didn't remember where he was at. It was here. So we can come back to the Baldur's Gate one to get back here to this place. Put a marker here because we haven't like fully discovered it, so that's why it's not showing up. We can head here.
What have we here? A magician in a tower, hiding away from the frightening world. What are you so scared of, Magus? Not the Night Song, surely? Why, she's nothing but a relic to be purchased and pursued.
My God. The Night Song is a person.
By my honor, it's you. My dear, I thought you were.
I'm trying to manipulate her.
Address me with due deference. I am Dame Aelin, and you are a whelp without honor, without pride, with nothing but a tower full of trinkets.
My apologies, Dame Aelin. I meant no disrespect. Perhaps we could start over. I am Lorroakan. I am most pleased to make your acquaintance. And that of your fine companion, who perhaps heard I was looking for you.
Go, so that this Magus might send his jesters to
I know
harangue
what
me
to select.
night
None of
and
those
day.
really useful options.
We have come for answers, and if needed, heads.
Please, allow me to explain. Dame Aelin, I have discovered a device that would allow your immortality to be shared. It would cause you no harm, no pain of any kind. You serve your mother Selûne, I believe. She who has blessed our realm with so many gifts. Honor her by sharing yours.
You do not seek to share my gifts. You seek to poach them. You dare to threaten me with the same magic that held me in torment for 100 years.
I had hoped to appeal to your better nature. Perhaps I overestimated you. No bother. I have an arsenal of implements capable of convincing you to see reason.
They say madness and genius are separated by but a hair's breadth. Perhaps the same is true of madness and stupidity.
You would know, Gale.
But his magic lives. I'd hoped you to keep an open mind. but it seems you're determined to make this as difficult as possible.
Master, let us show these amateurs the price they pay for challenging real wizards.
Really, Roland?
I have great plans for you, Dame Aelin. And if you will not go quietly, then you'll go kicking and screaming.
Magicians and their plans for Dame Aelin. Predictable, sadistic, flaccid.
Myrmidons! Imperatum!
Save my face here. To be honest with you, I literally just went back to my weathers and I just freaking like rebuilt all 4 of my characters. I'm not even like shitting you. Like, I rebuilt them from the ground up entirely. Such a bad position to be in because I can't even like move Karlak without, you know, going on the ground because this dude's in the fucking way. I hate that this mission starts off, and I don't think I've played this mission like for a while. I hate that it starts off with you, with your entire crew being stuck in a corner. It was like, excuse you, game? This is, like, I'm not even shitting you when I say this. I put silence on fucking like everybody. Not everybody, an exaggeration, but damn near. I don't even give a fuck. Because when I say I'm tired of this shit, I'm tired of this shit. I'll do whatever I gotta do to freaking give myself the advantage. So I have this problem of her like just getting hit for free and then dying for free. Is that annoying? Like how he's in the thing, he's in my silence and still use his silence. I thought you couldn't use your use abilities. Like, I'm out here now. Yeah, we still have the general problem of like everybody else. Like I said, if I move, we're going to get hit for free. But like I said, you kind of got to. We don't want to hit our own ally. Not do that. Because if we hit homegirl, she's dead. And just threw a fucking rock at me, you asshole. Yeah, like, I decided to stop being frustrated and go do something about it. And obviously what I'm trying to do in this game wasn't working. So I need to go freaking figure out a way to freaking, you know, make it work. So far as a team, we're doing better. Keyword there is as a team. That doesn't mean that we're doing better when it comes to keeping her alive.
Never a dull moment.
Need to get out of this fucking silence. Not enough movement. I bought a spell. It sucks that I have to go through this shitty freaking fog to do what I need to do, what I'm trying to do. I can't just do it. I have to go through the shitty fog to do it. Let me do that. Should have did this first. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna have any more actions after I do this. We still get one, so I'm gonna pop this. This has a high chance of killing this fucker just one tap. He's dead. So that's kind of a cheap way to do it, to get rid of him, but he's dead. Honestly, I probably should use it on other people because he was already low on health to begin with. We're probably gonna end up restarting, so it doesn't even fucking matter. Like, let's just be honest. We're probably gonna end up. She's gonna end up dying, and I'm gonna end up restarting. I should have used on people who are like, actually like really high on health and not someone who's low on health. But I'm frustrated, so I'm not making like the smartest decisions. I'll be honest. So honestly, right now we just need to get lucky that no one attacks her. If anyone attacks her, she's dead. We gotta start over again. The entire goal is her surviving. I don't care who else on my team gets wrecked, because it doesn't fucking matter if they get wrecked. I'm just being honest. I don't care if other people get wrecked, because, you know, they don't matter. The reason why they don't matter is because I can pick them up. Like if Shadowheart died right now and the rest of us still alive, and and freaking the Dane survives, and everyone else dies, GG's. I can pick them up, but I can't pick her up. If she goes down, she goes down. Gil's kind of in the same spot he was before, where it's like if he moves, he gets hit for free. But we gotta freaking time this. Like he's a useless character if he's not freaking able to do his freaking spells, right? Like I'm kind of just praying they leave her alone. And that's all I'm thinking about. I'm praying that they don't fuck with her. Like attack everyone else. Don't attack freaking the supposed to be God who seems to die in freaking 3 hits.
Time to push my luck again.
Focus fire on that one person, but I guarantee you that what you call him? My fucking train of thought. I guarantee you he's gonna be the one who bring attacks. What does this do? Nothing happened. Yeah, nothing happened. I was curious. And you can attack Karlach all you want. Just leave the check alone. I don't give a flying. Long as she survives, nothing else matters. I didn't mean to do that. God damn it. I get freaking. That's honestly very, very rude of him to do that. That's why I get for talking shit, though. I'm sitting here freaking talking all this fucking shit. Use my language. I'm frustrated. Meanwhile, I'm out here getting my butt touched. Yeah, what am I doing? Can I go backwards? He only has 1 health. I do want to use magic missile, but he only has 1 health. I said this is the first attempt, by the way, too. Like, after I changed my, I literally rebuilt, because whether she can spend $100 and you can freaking rebuild your character, I rebuilt everyone, all new builds from the ground up. I stopped like stacking Shadowheart with freaking heals, because that's what I was doing, basically using her as my go-to healer. He almost hit her, trying to freaking hit Shadowheart. Not Shadowheart. What's her name? No, she's like legit. If someone sneezes, she's dead.
Survival is all that matters.
Pretty sure we lost our freaking thing because this jackass. I'll take the hit. Like I said, my goal is to make sure she doesn't die. Anyone else, even my own character freaking dies, I don't give a fuck. As long as the dame doesn't die, I'm satisfied. Do what you want to me. Beat her out of it. Obviously, we still got some heals on Shadowheart, but you know, like I said, for the most part, I'm not worried about freaking healing Shadowheart. Not healing Shadowheart, but like keeping heals on. So yeah, like remember when I was playing with Shadowheart, when you saw it, I had like pretty much all my abilities for Shadowheart was just heals. I was like, all right, she's a cleric. We're gonna use her as our primary freaking healer. That's my, like, we got it down to freaking 1 person. I like my odds when it comes to that. This man's fucking 1 shot now. Finish Malkar last. Alright, never mind. Get out the way. You let me do it. Just like that, mission becomes easy when you freaking take it a little more serious. Instead of bitching about it, I did something about it. When it comes to my own character, so what I did with him, my beast wasn't really doing shit. Like, if I'm being honest with you, the beast wasn't doing anything, so I switched from being a beast master to being a hunter ranger, which, you know, basically means I do higher single target damage. So I basically traded, you know, being able to do damage with 2 people, you know, because my beast accounts as 2nd person, to doing damage with just having more damage from my own character.
The firehead fool is dead. Yet as I stare upon his corpse, I feel sadness. Why?
A gripping in the chest. As though I'd lost someone. Something. Paladin's fatigue, no doubt. You were excellent in battle, as is your way. And I am proud to fight at your side. I will catch my breath, then to camp I will bring my bones. Moon Maiden be with you.
Next time you get into a fight, how about you don't get into a fight being freaking lone hell? Like, I think that would be like drastically a better situation for you. Because for me personally, this was a nightmare. And the reason why it was a nightmare is because you were low in health. Like, nothing else would have mattered if she wasn't low in health. Like, that's literally, when I say literally, the reason why we were having such a hard time, and the reason why I went to respect my freaking characters. Is I just need to kill things faster so she doesn't die. Because again, if you watch the videos, what do you see? You see me only freaking like, you don't see me freaking caring if like someone in my squad dies. You see me freaking reloading my save if she dies. That's all I cared about. Because I can't just go over there and pick her up. Just kind of just like looking around. So now we're gonna go do Shadowheart's mission. I'm gonna do a short rest. And now I feel a little more confident about going into Shadowheart freaking quest, because it's like, you know, we're respecting, and I feel like we're actually a better team now. Like, I feel like we're a better team. I'll be honest with you, when it came to freaking Gale, I wasn't even building Gale to do anything. I was building Gale just to freaking level him up. I didn't really care about Gale. I only bring Gale out when I need like a lot of AoE. Shadowheart, not Shadowheart, Karlach, for the most part, I haven't changed her build too much. I just made like some minor changes. It's basically just the same freaking build. I turned freaking Shadowheart into a light domain freaking mage. Not mage, druid. Cleric, fucking Christ. It's like I said, you gotta do what you gotta do. This is also kind of like why I recommend that, you know, you have trial and error, you know, and also just that thought process of, I always say this about video games, sometimes when you're failing over and over again, it's something that you're doing wrong, right? Like, if it's something like, people want to blame the developers, people want to blame like, you know, game design, things like that, and out of frustration, that's what you might say. When you sit and think about it, and you actually have success after you think about it, it's like, oh, the problem was my build, not the game. We steamrolled that first try after I respect my characters. I was having a hard time with that. I just steamrolled it after freaking respect my characters. The only thing I cared about was making sure that one person lived. Other than Karlach, who took a lot of hits, which is fine. She's a freaking tank, 142 freaking health. You know, no one else really took much damage. So it's like, it was all about the build.
That put the wind back in my sails.
Get in here and do Shadowheart's quests. Hopefully it goes well. We're gonna be outnumbered, but hopefully it goes well.
Welcome to the House of Grief. Or perhaps welcome is the wrong word, Shadowheart. There's been some debate whether you'd even show up and face the consequences of your actions. I assumed you tried to flee, like a craven.
Spare me your venom. I'm sure the Mother Superior will have plenty of her own.
All in due time. As I said, in due time. First, you submit to the mapping of the heart. Only then can we know what is to be done with you. This is the House of Grief. We strive to help those whose hearts have grown heavy, be it with anger,
Brainwashing.
melancholy.
Y'all use some kind of freaking spell more than likely to freaking create amnesia.
And reveal what lurks in your heart. If you consent, follow me. If you do not, leave. The House of Grief welcomes you and stands ready to ease your troubles. Have a seat. The mapping will begin shortly.
Anyone want to try and pass this perception?
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
No, Shadowheart. No. Everyone's gonna freaking fail the perception check. No. Gale passed it. Alright, so did we trade one mile of frustration for another? That's what our current situation. I wonder if... I don't think we have any freaking luck. Do we? Would it even be smart to do that? You gotta wonder. It might not like, be a good thing. And a critical failure, so it doesn't matter. First roll of the day, I think. Is there anybody in here? No? If they're all in here, they're all in here. I'm not gonna bother with the other door. I noticed like there's a lot in here because you know, we can phone. There's more than 20 people who you gotta fight in this area all at one time. Like, if you want my advice, be prepared. If you play this, if you see this video before you buy this game, if you're on PS5 or Xbox, understand that when you come into this room, you're dealing with 20 people plus. So I can get like a better position. Honestly, that would be a better position.
They already heard how you disgraced yourself before Lady Sharr, how she marked you as the enemy. But it is quite another thing for them to see it for themselves. I am very glad you decided to return. A cautionary tale such as yours will be studied by Lady Sharr's initiates for years to come. But perhaps I can make a case for some small measure of mercy. Give me the artifact, and I can at least make this quick.
Enough. I don't answer to you. Not anymore. I'm here for my family.
She has that like that confidence in her eyes. Oh my god.
I know what you did.
So much of it. Oh my god. It's that like that look in her eyes. Just
And now you have turned your back on it. The artifact was your last chance.
that confidence and proudness in her eyes.
You squandered it. Such misplaced camaraderie.
It's not misplaced. She's my love interest. I will be loyal to her to the day we both die, even beyond the grave.
And consider Lady Sharr's
The most loyal person on the planet.
in the battles to come.
I got her back no matter what, ride or die.
As you like. Lilala for Sharr!
I don't give a fuck about Sharr. I'm a saloon guy anyway.
Need to learn the hard way.
You wouldn't miss. It wasn't enough to kill her.
Still breathing, despite everything.
How much health she got? 81. Should we just silence her? Can't harm. What is that? Like, what do you mean they can't harm? I'm not trying to hit the sanctuary. I'm hitting her. Her game. Is it because she's behind a shield? That's something.
What do I have to lose?
He's ranged, so I'm taking him out. I'm not taking him out. I'm gonna make the attempt to. Do I want to like? Yeah, I want to do that. I have a plan here. Don't worry. Remember I told you before about the number of people you had to go against. Look how many people are on the top of the screen.
Offering an embrace of fang and claw.
And it's not like half of them will attack, but then we get a turn. Like, no, we got to just sit here and wait for 20 people to attack us. And that's just how it's gonna be. We do get to use Gale. I'm gonna try so I can get something that's gonna like involve taking out a good portion of people. Like I said, the goal when I never have Gale to basically freaking, you know, hit as many people as possible. That would mean magic missile would probably be like most ideal situation. Fireball, I'm gonna get to use one. I don't think. Trying to think if I want to like use Misty Step to get out of this spot into a different spot, like potentially maybe up here. Really? Everyone's just gonna freaking pop some blindness. Which one does the most damage? They all do the same damage.
Better get to it.
But what I hate about that right there in particular is that when they do that, it cancels out what you were doing. It's like, no, just let me do what I was doing. You don't think like it just cancels out again. Just do the thing. I don't have enough space. I'm so confused. So like I was able to do it before, but now the game's like, nah, you don't have enough space. Like I noticed it's just a way to like inflate difficulty, you know, to have like them all attacking you all at once. I just feel like it's definitely just be a better like balance if you're not dealing with all of them all at once, because you know it's too much of a weight to attack. What I've noticed about this game is they do this on purpose. Like I said, it's just inflated difficulty to basically make it to where it's like choosing like the good choice comes with this risk of you got to deal with all this now. You want to be the good guy. Here's what the punishment for being a good guy is. Whereas if you made the wrong decision and can be the bad guy, you might just have to like fight Shadowheart. You have to fight your own companion instead of fighting 20 people. Yeah, I just think it's just too much. Like, they're not strong enemies, but it's just too many people. And for me, it's more just the weight. Having to sit here and wait this long for my turn to come, it's kind of just ridiculous. You miss, Karlak.
Let's go.
Where did Chick go who we hit before? And we can't see, which is our problem right now. And if I switched him to melee, I don't know. Yeah, we missed. I never used that before, so I'm curious what it does.
Fighting is futile. The darkness awaits you.
Just to sitting here and waiting. That's all I can do is just sit and wait. You wanna go acid splash? Or you go freaking fireball? Excuse you? Seriously? Just do the move. Now we don't have any more freaking movements. This is stupid. This is stupid. So we moved from right here, got hit for free to try to do fireball, and now we're out of moves? That's dumb. That there's bad game design. Like that's bad game design. Like all my moves got wasted on him basically just going over from here to here, and then like it's just stupid. That's just dumb. So basically like essentially a wasted turn. A chance to freaking do damage to freaking like 4 people. We don't get the freaking chance to do it. Because of what? like it wouldn't be a good idea to do this. Yeah, she can't even freaking see. Everywhere, all my players are dealing with goddamn freaking being blinded. Yeah, don't be surprised if freaking like just jump cuts to freaking like everyone being at full health again, because it's just me freaking like lose my patience on freaking in this freaking attempt. And getting frustrated, not at like the actual enemies themselves, but you know, stuff like freaking all my turns being used on the game not allowing me to freaking do an ability. Shocker. Who would think that you would have a character die when you're literally having 20 people attack you without you being able to reply for a while? You know, like think about it like this: for every one turn you have, the enemy team has 20. Like literally. Every 2 turns is 40. Shocker. I'm just sitting here and watch myself get hit because I can't do anything about it. There's a shit ton of people and I can't do anything about it. Fucking annoying. What happened? I went for an attack and literally nothing happened. Didn't say we're doing this again. I don't care. We're about to start over anyway. This doesn't even fucking matter. Half the freaking team's dead. There's no chance of me beating freaking 20+ people with just Gale and freaking and a Ranger. I just bugged this quest to points where I could just freaking hear for free. So if that's the case, I'm about to do that right now. I thought it was going to start, but it's not starting. So I'm just taking these free hits. Bunk the bullshit.
I have to find my parents. They must be close.
They confused as hell what just happened.
Pick a fight. The consequences are hardly surprising.
I'm curious if they would still freaking fight me had I freaking not did that. Not that I give a shit. I'll always try it again. If we fail here, reload, do that exact same thing again. If I can find out. We wouldn't miss.
Unworthy of Lady Sharr's truth and doom themselves.
I have to find my parents. They must be close.
Mother Superior is gone. I can only hope.
Bless us, stop, lady.
We have cleansed your child.
All this time, the Mother Superior is
Lady
not
Sharr
what-
to be a mistake, I fear.
I don't understand.
The bitch is dead. We shot her from the spot we shot her from before, and then we just walked up here. They don't even care. Like, these people don't give a fuck that we freaking whooped her ass. Fine by me. I'm satisfied with that outcome. Here's the Gale. Gale live. Is it cheesy? Sure. I don't give a fuck though. Game doesn't want to be freaking cheesed. Don't have shitty freaking like mechanics. Just that simple. You gonna be cheesy towards me, I'm gonna be cheesy towards you. Cause I feel like I'm being cheesed. So I'm gonna go ahead and cheese you.
Perhaps I followed
Let's go
her too
ahead.
blindly. If Lady Sharr abandoned her.
I remain your humble servant, Lady Sharr.
Treasured in light, lost in dark.
Must be another way in.
30?
I chose the winning. All will be well.
Should have enough. Yeah.
This may prove to be a mistake, I fear. Dreadful mistake.
Doesn't even care. But I just lockpicked that. Like, not at all. She doesn't give a shit. A ledger bearing the names of those incarcerated in the Chamber of Loss. Some are noted to have died. Do you see that name? The Gift Yankee? He's a Gift Yankee, double guard at all times. He's dead. Arnell Hollowleaf, alive. Malign Hollowleaf, alive. Like, these are Shadowheart's freaking parents. Is that last name? Sounds freaking elven as hell, and she's half elf. Baron Alice Vormwall, dead. Unknown interloper, dead. Shadowheart, your last name is like Hollowleaf, by the looks of it, which is fucking insane. What are we doing here? Yeah, I'm fully aware, you know, if anyone does watch these videos, someone who like plays the game is gonna be freaking like annoyed and shit, like, ah, you freaking cheesed the game, you did this and you did that. Ah. Where do we go? I don't need to anything. Actually, the gift that they freaking said it was dead. Was it not this door? Confused right now. Let me go back to thing.
The title of Mother Superior.
Do we hit the freaking like the mirror?
A huge polished disc looms before you. A mirror, but one that offers no reflection. All you see is a void of endless darkness.
This feels familiar to me somehow.
Right, it's like memories.
I'm sure I've stood before this mirror before. Many times, perhaps.
We got a chance here. Ain't high enough. The version need to get freaking like a critical success because that's a highest number. Alright, well, I'll take the fail. I want to use all my inspirations to try to get a 25. That's a very high number to try to like look our way into.
Nothing comes to you. The mirror remains a mystery.
Also 25.
prayers fade away into the nothingness of the mirror, unacknowledged.
What do you do then? Like if the mirror isn't involved in anything,
At you like a great,
then what the fuck do you do? Like what else is there to do inside this room?
great dark mirror looms over you, offering no reflection. You do not know its purpose, yet it feels oddly familiar to you all the same.
The disadvantage is we serve saloon, so we would freaking fail just that. That's funny that we freaking got a higher number, but it went with that because of the disadvantage.
Your prayers fade away into the nothingness of the mirror, unacknowledged.
Now we get a 25.
A mirror of loss. A relic said to be as old as the Church of Sharr itself. Those who stood before it could surrender their very thoughts and memories to the Lady of Loss. Great powers rest within the realm of the mirror, to be granted at the Dark Lady's whim to those making a suitable offering. A piece of themselves.
Well, we're not doing that. We need to find her parents. Clearly, we're not finding her parents in this room. I don't know where the game wants me to freaking find her parents at. They appear to not be here. Oh, they're right there. I didn't even see people on that. When we first walked into this freaking room, I didn't see people. I even like put my freaking cursor over here. Oh, it was her parents. This seems too obvious.
Another vile trick.
No, there is no trick. It's her, Jennifer. Jen.
Her name's Jennifer.
Little girl.
Moon Maiden's grace.
That's an ugly name.
It is you.
That sounds country as hell.
Get you out of here. They're all gone. It's over.
It is not over. You see, it matters not if you raise this place, if you slay every one of your brothers and sisters. That was never where my power resided. Every time you try to step away from me, every time you try to reach for Selena, my hold on you bites deeper. If you had learned, if you had obeyed, there would be no pain. But you struggle on. You will make things worse for yourself. And
The Sharr got some nice lips.
I am neither. I am nothing. I am the empty room, the dreamless sleep, the shadow's shadow. There was no pain before my sister set the sun aflame. Now you exist to suffer, until you find your way back to my embrace.
Enough! I'm taking my parents away from here. I'm taking them away from you.
You cannot. We are still bound to you. You cannot both free us and free yourself from her curse. The Moon Maiden needs you more than she needs us. You are the future. You must return to the fold. We are the past. And our duty is almost done.
Eloquently put. His mind stood up well to his time here. The same cannot be said for your mother. Such brief, fragile lives humans lead. This is my final lesson. I leave you now to dwell on your mistakes and make...
Basically, in order for her to break free as Sharr, her parents have to die. That's my guess.
Shar's parting words make your flesh crawl. There is no lesson to be learned here, only a family's torment, a spiteful goddess's whims, and an unspeakable
Her dad will want her to
choice be
freaking
made.
make the choice of them dying.
I don't understand.
Sharr will never admit defeat. Not until she has stolen one last thing from you. We cannot allow your future to be her last prize. Not after all your mother and I have endured. To see you again. Your companion understands, I think. Help her, please. Help her see what must be done.
No, I definitely know what must be done. I know exactly what all y'all are referring to. So this is why I didn't know beforehand, because like I haven't seen any videos in this game, but I kind of figured, like, which is why I didn't want to use all of my inspirations. I kind of figured it'll be a moment where we might need those freaking roles. So our options are, you know, let her choose, free her parents over herself of Sharr's curse, or just blatantly tell her she wants you to kill your parents.
No, I can't. I came here for them.
And you did.
I feel like if you asked her mom would say no, but the dad definitely okay with dying.
Kept us going, that you would break free. No matter what they made you do to us, we knew you were still in there.
I knew the Dark Woods wouldn't frighten you. You were
I'm wrong.
always such a
Her mom is okay with it.
girl.
She was, and still is. You've saved us. Now save yourself. You'll be out of Shar's reach, and we'll be at peace.
But I only just found you again after all this time. I can't lose you again.
We'll still be with you. By the Moon Maiden's grace, we'll never be far. Please, Jennifer.
Let's call her Jen. That name's ugly.
Is this truly what you
I'll let her choose. I won't tell her what to do.
All of us. You were meant to be a guiding light for Selûne's faithful, but they robbed you from us. Now that can be righted, and we can rest.
Help us, Jen. I can let go. Now I've seen your face again.
Goodbye.
Not goodbye. Not even close.
It's a rough moment, but it's reality. There isn't always a happy ending.
Moonmotes. They bring Selûne's light to dark places and offer guidance to those in need. My parents are watching over me. Let's leave this place. There's nothing more for me here. I don't know where home is anymore. But it's not here.
One of the things for me that I noticed with all of this is that basically she was meant to be like the next just what I'm gathering. She's meant to be like the next like important figure in Saloon's, you know, faction, you know, cult, whatever you want to call it. Because like for those who don't know the like Baldur's Gate lore, the Saloonists and Sharr are twin sisters. You know, basically one's evil, one's good. Generic, I know. It's like there's kind of like a permanent war between them, essentially. So to me, Shadowheart supposed to be the next one who's like the big lead, but Sharr basically stole her from Saloon.
Spoke to them and let them go. It's more than I can take in just now. Give me a night to try and get my head together.
Well, the previous night we fought, so a night to get your head together is okay. After your parents died. And yes, I edited it out so you guys didn't see it. I know if it's a Twitch stream, I wouldn't care. But on YouTube, YouTube does get a little pissy about nudity, and I don't want to freaking evoke their wrath because y'all watch freaking, you know, my character's freaking, you know, fuck.
Perhaps I followed her too blindly. If Lady Sharr abandoned her, if you require my life, so be it. I am yours, Nightsinger.
Or it's so easy. It still came to this.
Well, so much for peace.
Exactly. That's the wrong one. Thought that was like the yeah, it says ranged. No, I'm done. Essentially, I'm just trying to like, you know, hit the mages. They're the ones who are casting the fucking freaking the blindness. If I can get them to fuck off, you know, we can get out of here. We got this. Like I said, as long as these jackasses back here ain't fucking with us, we're good. Of course. Sorry about the language. I'm trying. You think I'm joking when I say it. I'm trying to, like, you know, chill out when it comes to the bad language. And, you know, content creation wise, creating content does get easier if you're not using foul language. She tried to use darkness and we just freaking countered Regale. Counter spell was such a good idea to freaking put on him.
Will shall be done, sure as night shall fall.
That's it. Everyone else is less of an issue to deal with them as long as we can freaking actually like attack. That's the problem with it, like I keep saying, is the inability to like fight back in a situation where you're being ganked the entire time. When I say gank, I mean like if you're like a 6v freaking 4, that's not a gank to me when it comes to this game. But a 20v freaking 4, yeah, that's pretty rough. I think it's like what, maybe 1 or 2 more freaking mages left. They're the focus. It's better to send her over here to help with Gale.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I don't think we have any angles on any of these freaking mages.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Luckily we do. We could use Misty Step. We still want to have like a higher ground. But then I can't go like in this spot right here. I can go over here.
Shall be done.
It's gonna make it like so weird for them if you're gonna attack. This is why I love Misty Step, because I'm just basically just getting out of the way of them so they can't freaking fight me back. Like I'm basically just hitting them and then leaving, so that way with Misty Step, that way they can't really fight at all. It is working because like they're dying in like those spots. Or like it's kind of fucked, but because I don't have Misty Step on her. But everyone else, yeah, I can pop shots and dip. The biggest thing though is counter spells actually preventing them from using darkness. You gotta love it when I said it before. It's weird to me that a spectral blade can just miss. This might not be the perfect freaking outcome. Karlach might die, but I kind of don't really. It's not, like I said, it's not a big deal when people who you can pick up, you can revive, dies. It was bound to happen.
On I go then.
Health wise, there's no one who can really heal other than freaking, you know, Karlach, and you know, she's apparently freaking out of commission. Same thing, just keep throwing fire at these bitches. Damn, I wish I could like fly over there, but I guess I can't. Why do I gotta move to do that? I hate things like that. Like, if I can see the enemy, I should just freaking hit him.
No time for mercy.
Really? Miss. We haven't even really missed at all during everything's not freaking like respect this character. It's fine though. Did he walk into the freaking fire? Do not worry about Carla. We can pick her up. I'm gonna go there now. Yeah, I think she actually has one of them on her.
I speak, they burn.
On this character. That's why I said I'm not worried about freaking someone dying. Cause like, yeah, you should care, but it's like, yeah, I feel like we'll get them back up. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, he died to Moonlight Beam anyways. Couldn't be me. Do I want to do it to him or them on this corner? Let's got this guy up here.
Don't get too close.
Said I don't want to stay in the same spots. I do want to move around.
I shall offer your blood to Lady Sharr.
So I can freak. So they don't do that. Everyone who's up the lava is all freaking melee. So being able to freaking avoid the melee, just common sense. That's good. I actually want you right there. You fucking numpty.
Talk to me.
Get over here. Get Karlak up. There's no real safe way to do it, so I won't say safe way, but the damage from our own moonbeam. I wonder if I could throw it at her. It doesn't matter. We can do it after the mission. But yeah, whatever.
I don't fancy their chances.
You shouldn't. So far away. It's just ridiculous. The limitations for like certain things, if you not want to freaking use it, you do that. We're just trying to survive right now. We should be able to freaking do it now.
I need your help.
You're fine, Karlak. Oh, Hana, no one gets left behind.
What fools these mortals be.
Solve that problem. Well, kinda. It missed. Ah!
I offer you a sacrifice to Lady Sharr.
Well, she definitely won't get over there freaking doing things to that guy, so we're just gonna use her to loot.
Survival is all that matters.
Ready. Bleed for me.
See, I told you, nothing to worry about. Other than the fact that now I'm encumbered. I'll deal with that. Like the way it just handled that, you wouldn't think we've been struggling with it, with this area for like freaking 2 videos. But it's all about the matter of, like I said, the entirety of what made this area difficult was just the freaking darkness shit. More so the fact that even when you get out of the darkness, you can't do any abilities to people who are inside the darkness. Which, you know, again, it's pretty freaking silly. It would be silly not to investigate. Who the fuck is that?
Shadowheart? I wasn't sure if I'd ever lay eyes on you again. It's me, Nocturne. Do you remember?
Remind me?
We trained together. We used to be close.
Is she an ex?
I'm glad to see you're all right.
She's moved on.
I don't remember you.
Oh. A pity. Perhaps we can talk some more later? That is, if you're not about to turn on me. It seems you no longer walk in the Dark Lady's shadow.
Sharr condemned me. By her decree, you and I are enemies.
Only if you wish us to be. You may not remember, but we shared a lot together once. Good times. Hard times. I will not turn on you, even if it angers Lady Sharr.
That's good enough for me. I'm not sure what I expected coming back to this place. Certainly not a friend. There must be all sorts you can tell me. Things I can't even remember.
There are, but with the Mother Superior gone, I don't know if I can stay here to reminisce. Perhaps there's another enclave out there for me.
You don't need Sharr.
You don't, perhaps. Not everyone is as brave.
Yeah, she doesn't have a whole freaking, you know, group of people she can call on.
Before then. I was working as quartermaster. I can sell you some things to aid you. And we can catch up.
And if you're a trader, let's trade.
Greetings. Do you seek to trade? As Shadowheart's friend, I'll extend the privilege to you as well.
She had heals. You look at that, everybody. We came to this chick and got heals. I haven't seen a healer in so long. Like, I forgot I didn't know these are real things anymore. Like, I didn't know people freaking still, you know, was giving out heals. This is new to me. Very new to me. I'm being sarcastic, by the way. If someone goes, you never bought heals before? I have before. It's just rare. Every time I freaking see a vendor, they tend to freaking not really have heals. They're usually like they have everything else other than heals. A jewelry box. I guess the thing that'll be next will be freaking dealing with Cazador. Also, there's the freaking foundry. We gotta deal with that too. I don't think we can deal with Cazador until we can get inside the Baldur's Gate. We're not currently actually inside the freaking base. Not base, the freaking area. Critical failure. Oh boy, I'm so excited. Shadowheart, I need your blessing. We have enough. Even without Shadowheart. We got keys.
Why do I remember these of all things? A gift from Soldanessula, Mother Superior said. Curious. I could never quite tell if she was proud of them or not.
Do they have some connection to Shadowheart's memories? There's anything over here, and then we'll head out of here and head to the foundry. No, there's a door in this spot though, leads to the armory. I was wondering if there was like any like specialty armor in here. Yeah, like some kind of like crazy good freaking Justice Card set.
There's a hole back there, behind the crate.
The alternate way out. And of course, we can use the food. Yeah, we are like a little. We're not like massively low when it comes to camp food, but we are low enough to where, you know, not bad to have more. It's like there's like no chest in here when it comes to like something like, oh, this place would definitely freaking have some good loot in it. Basically just grab what looks like it might actually be something. Another +1. Head out. Dude, what does this lead to?
Little hideaway. Why does this place seem so familiar?
I'm telling you, that chick who we just met was likely her, like an ex-girlfriend. They probably like sneak to this area, you know, to like hang out and, you know, chat, whatever. Because you'd imagine like Sharr probably didn't like want too much intimacy between people. They'd probably like come out here to like hide. They can do what they do. You know, even if it's not, even if they're just friends, if they could just be, you know, girly or be friends and, you know, not think about, you know, all the nonsense that come with it. So this isn't really like an actual way out of here because it's about as far as you can go. It's just like a hidden area to discover. You know, get some of these little orchid flowers. They heap precious pluff upon the altar as if it were nothing. The dawn wants good. I said the dawn. The dawn wants gold, trinkets, babbles of Mammon. You know what's funny about me and reading? I'm a pretty good reader, and you know, some of y'all probably noticed that. When I fuck up words, it's usually because my brain is going very, very quickly. Also, I have a stutter. A lot of stuff when it comes to like speech impediments, it's just mental stuff. Because my brain is moving like at like such a fast rate. When I read, I'll read the word before my mouth can say it. So just like I'll overread, or I don't know if you've ever seen this TV show called Brain Games. But Brain Games had this thing that's about brain lag. Like you'll see a word and your brain won't read the entire word. It'll just see like a letter or two and assume what that word is, instead of just reading what the word is. My brain does that a lot. Like if you watch my videos, like my actual like video, my discussion videos and things like that, you will often hear me like mistakenly pronounce someone's name, and I know how to pronounce that person's name, but in that moment, since I'm just just talking, my brain just for whatever reason it just fucks off. Like I recently made a video on my sports channel. I don't know when you guys are gonna see this video in particular, but today it's the 11th. Made a video on my sports channel where I was about soccer, and I had it mentioned Tobin Heath. Tobin Heath's one of my favorite players. She's the girlfriend of my favorite player. Well, some got other favorite player. I don't know if they're married or not. It's like that, but so I know what her name is, Tobin Heath. But in the video, I said Tobin Keith because my brain's thinking of the country music singer Keith, Toby Keith. My brain just like, I'm like Tobin Keith, and then like I put the freaking like the little, I made it like a little text on the freaking image like it's Tobin Heath. Brain fucked. It's like that's just my brain does. Like it's not like I'm bad at reading, anything like that. It's just my brain would do dumb stuff like that. Well, not dumb stuff, like it just fucks up.
I think I might have hurt people here. Learned how to break their bodies. Their spirits quiet in here now. But it wasn't always so. Scream.
What this reminds me of? It reminds me of Mass Effect 2. When you do Jack's loyalty mission, and like you're just going through freaking the little server's base, and she was like, capture that. That reminds me of. You would go around and she would mention things that she sees. Blood stains on a wall, a two-way mirror. We're not like being lazy right now.
A cunning disguise can serve a warrior of the Dark Lady better than any.
I just want to like grab.
What they always told me. I think this was my favorite part. Putting these on.
Her favorite part was dressing up. That's pretty interesting.
I suppose that's been my whole life.
When you think about it, like she kind of enjoyed just being a normal person. She wasn't allowed to be, but she enjoyed being a normal person. Shadowheart didn't like being a freaking Sharr. Like, honestly, that's the biggest thing you'll notice about her dialogue right now, is that she didn't really like being Sharr. She was brainwashed into it, so she kind of, which is what her life was. Based on what she said, she didn't really think it. Like now that she's free to like say those words that she's saying, it's not as big of a deal. Like before, she was devout. She was devoted to her faith and things like that. So she's like, yeah, I love everything. It's all great. Yada yada yada. It's like now she's like, no, I didn't like any of this stuff. And when it reminds me of like when like people talk to like people who used to be part of like cults and things like that. They would always mention that. They would always mention that that they hated it. They didn't like it and stuff like that, but it's like they were part of it. Kind of like I don't want to get too deep into it, but like Leah Remini, who's like was an actress. You ever watched King of Queens? She was the love interest for Kevin James. She was like basically the co-star of the show. She was part of Scientology, and when she got out, she just started like talking about like how awful it was and something like that. It's like when you're part of a group, it's all great. You leave that group, you're just like, yeah, fuck it. We thought we were done. Turns out we're not. Honestly, lady, you should have never came in here. You're not going to survive.
My feet.
Was it good for you? Hello. Let's be honest. That was spicy. Couldn't look inside the freaking building.
No mercy.
One can't always be a gentleman. Perhaps not the best use of my time.
Bunch of bolts and keys. That guy's having a bad day. You ran past Shadowheart to hit me. She'd have been the one who betrayed y'all, not me. I'm just her very, very decent looking freaking significant other. Oh, we can't use her. I think how you missed. Don't miss twice though.
Battle of wits. In striking distance.
You don't want this in your life. You should just leave. Telling you, you should have just left. It didn't have to be this way. Like honestly, if I was in the situation, I'll just left. Hey, everyone freaking in the thing is dead. If I don't fuck with people who killed them, we're good. Yeah, like I'd rather just live.
There's gold inside. Their proceeds.
You'd just be good. Collections box. You can't see what was in the collections box because the freaking thing's in a way. Or wait again. Ooh, that looks nice. What is that one? There's some good looking helmets. That might not be like great to freaking like, you know, wear, but like they look cool. Honestly, I would wear that over the Twitch thing. The Twitch thing kind of looks a little eh. Not an issue with like when it comes to like Twitch is Twitch has a habit of like having stuff that are I want to say ugly, but like since it's always purple, it kind of just becomes meh. And I love purple, don't get me wrong. But like when that's like the only freaking thing though, it's just like yeah, you can be a little bit more different with your you know, the variety of your stuff. Variety of your like when you customize things. Yeah. I think the next thing we're gonna do will be the foundry. That'll be our next plan, and we'll do that next plan on the next episode of our Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. I've been your boy, newest Game Archer. Y'all have a good rest of y'all night. You have a good morning, good evening, good night, whatever part of the world you're in. You know, stay safe, both mentally and physically. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm out of here. Deuces.